I don't think me beautiful at all. Adiós míos, papi. No puedo dejar de sentir una especial de manera de usted.
You already know.
Sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel when your troubles are weighing you down. And it's hard to accept that the world has your back when you cry and there's no one around. But it's okay, girl, to take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Breathe just breathe. Nobody said it'd be easy. You're working hard to take care of your babies. And the way the world's set up, even when your man gives up, you got to keep it moving on. So it's okay, girl. So take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Then lay your troubles down. When you're tired of all the drama, makes me wanna holler, yeah. I know you're tired of stressing with the world on your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. I know you're tired of stressing. I know, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. 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 You're tired of stressing. You're on your shoulders. Breathe in. Let it go. You're tired of stressing. You're on your shoulders. Breathe in. Let it go. 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 Just breathe. Just breathe. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. I'm not even sure if y'all can hear me. I'm double checking all my screens, like every screen on my computer has decided to hey Lisa, hey Martinez, what's good to Myra? What's good, Sharon? How y'all doing? So welcome to Monday, right? What's good? I'ma tell y'all, if today ain't a Monday, I don't even know what is. If today is not a Monday, I'm glad you can hear me. That is wonderful. I want y'all to just take a couple minutes, just a moment with me, just a moment. Por favor, please and thank you. We're just gonna take a couple deep breaths. Because if today ain't Monday, I don't I don't even know. Ooh, I don't even know. It's Monday. My don't mind my random outbursts and laughter. Listen, it's all I can do to keep from crying. But I know that I wanted to be here with y'all today. As I want to be here all the time, but it's a way to kick off some amazing things that's happening. I definitely just wanted to check in. Um, I look exactly what I look exactly like what I've been through, what I'm going through. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm looking exactly like what I've been through. You feel me? When life, the universe, people, folks, when it put you to the test, baby, it show up. You feel me? It show up. Um I want to thank y'all for logging in. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Thank y'all for the energy. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I see you. um, Look, Lucretia, what's good? Hey, I'm so very happy for your success and accomplishments. May God continue to bless you and increase your territory. Come on, Creature. What's a good word on me? Thank you very much. How about that? Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting. Thank you, Facebook user. I'm sorry, y'all. That shout out to my girl Momo in the building, Lisa in the building. Let me see what else. I love y'all, like straight up, for just even checking in on it. What's good? Montaigne Freeman is in the building. Look, I'm telling you, we out here coast to coast, and I appreciate y'all. Look, y'all know how we do on Mondays. I try to keep my energy up, I keep my focus up, so that I can pour into y'all, and that we can, be just reciprocal on some positive energy. I'm just gonna be 100 with y'all because that's how I like to do. Y'all know when I get on air, I like to make sure that I like to make sure that I be 100 like all the time. You get what I'm saying? Like all the time, because I believe that my transparency, my focus, my honesty, you get what I'm saying, puts us all into a space of connectivity, and I want to be able to make sure that I can stay connected to y'all because that's what I'm here for. It's been a rough week. We had a storm here in Wisconsin, and it apparently blew out thousands of people's electricity, and unfortunately that was my family's part of my family was a part of that journey. Unfortunately, we were displaced for a couple of days. Montaigne, you clowning. You clowning. I appreciate the good energy though, baby. Come get it. Come get it. I got it. I got it to give. You get what I'm saying? It was a journey. Like my last 3 days of school. Unfortunately, my family was displaced, and I could not imagine not finishing. So I mean, I plowed through it and got through them hours, and I'm thankful for that to be done. So I am officially done with all of my education for this phase of licensure for massage therapy. I passed my state boards. I passed my national boards. I passed my final exam, and I passed my final technical. So after they process the paperwork, you feel me? Your girl is officially a licensed massage therapist. And I'm excited, like beyond words about that. Like, I don't. It's been very few things that I bust my butt about. Where y'all at? You get what I'm saying? For very few things that's got me to like go balls to the wall, and this was one of them. Yes, you get what I'm saying. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be celebrating this successes on a vacation. Because that is, I'm gonna take a little bit of vacation while I'm prepping for work. I officially launched and registered, not registered, not launched, but register the massage business. I know you guys, most of you guys like the page, JPA Touch. I appreciate that on both Facebook, Instagram, all those details, whatever. But the official name of my massage business or my wellness business is um, Calm, KALM, Wellness Services. And that is because the goal is to be able to offer more than just massage to help us be whole and collective and well as a unit. I believe that the radio shows, the conversations, the talk, all of this together helps to facilitate wellness. I have some great things in the works, so that we can expand on helping my people be as well as possible, and doing it with an amazingly dope group of people. So all of that goodness, all of that goodness. In addition to that, thank you everybody. I thank you. Hey mama, I love you. I love you. Um, in addition to all of that, one of my favorite uncles is currently in the hospital, and he has a really difficult journey ahead of him. And not being able to physically be there in that space with and for him, I'm sure it's difficult for my mom and for me as well. Praying that his children, his grandchildren, the strength to encourage him, his other brother, to get through this phase, because I already know that is not going to be a downhill. It's going to be some difficult things, but I believe in the Most High God. I believe in His strength. I believe in the ability of my uncle to be able to um, make it through this phase of his trial. And your prayers are welcome for my mom, to offer her some comfort, for my uncle, his children, um, to offer them some support and encouragement, because I'm sure that they need it. Hey, Tina Renee, how you doing? Nani, what's good? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Lucretia said, yes, I seen the notification about the name change. Good, 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 good. I wanted to make sure that before I changed the name of the business, that I got it registered. And so we are officially registered, Calm Wellness Services. And yes, I will be the massage therapist initially. I do have some folks that I'm going to be working with to create an opportunity to expand on that wellness. But like it'll be all kinds of things. We talking meal prep, meditation, um, energy healing, energy work, all kinds of opportunities. So I know it's going to seem a little different, quote unquote, however, and such. I have a mind to do some things that are very non-traditional, but so am I. My faith is non-traditional, my practice is non-traditional, and but I believe wholeheartedly in the Most High God. I believe wholeheartedly in the greater support from the universe, and content based on um, that we are built here. We were created to be together. We were created to be and support one another. And I plan to do my best to be that and be available for you all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I thank you. I thank you for your continued support. I thank you for your love, um, for testing my patience, for being on deck to build me and make me stronger. Um, I appreciate that. Even when, um, yes, I do. Tina Renee Sam, I do. And I plan to talk with you about that if you do not mind. I got a list of, they say write your goals down and make it easier to see them to fruition when you start seeing them in your face. I'm going to see um, that focus, see that connection, and I plan to see that on my list. So, if you are watching the show, that means you are officially tuned into blowradio.com, probably watching the show on some type of social media, whether it is Facebook or YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. My vision board we made when we were in class. And yes, you are on my vision board. So, bam, bam, bam. Um, I just Ah, I said I was going to do the show in spite of everything that is going on. I still ain't got my sandwich. I need to make my sandwich. I need to go to the store and make my sandwich because I've really been thinking about it since I made the post. I also want to go back over to Tupelo so that I can get me some fried green tomatoes. Dude, the other day I ate tacos. I just wanted to say that. I know that's not a big deal to some people, but if you know me, like you know me, then I ate tacos. It was a whole situation. I searched for steak tacos. They were not the best steak tacos, I'm sure, but they served their purpose and got me exactly what it is that I needed in the moment. So yeah. But anywho, I keep checking my phone because I'm waiting to hear from anyway. Welcome to Monday. So we're gonna talk about um, change. We're going to talk about the difference between people losing patience and their tolerance to certain things changing. It says my patience is intact, but my tolerance has changed. I'm very patient, very supportive, very understanding, very loving, very giving. All the things that come along with being a okay. My tolerance for certain things though is just has definitely definitely changed because I feel like people mistake your unwillingness to be tolerant to hot miss for lack of patience. I'm good. I just not dealing with that. And people want to push your boundaries, push your levels of self-containment with their BS. You follow what I'm saying? And just because and even so in reverse. Even so in reverse, people want to mistake their lack of patience for inability to be tolerant or flip it around and be like, you know what I'm saying? You want to pretend that they're patient. You get what I'm saying? But the truth is they not tolerant to nothing. I mean, we're gonna talk about that because of some people, it's the other way around who are just complete a holes, and their focus is to just be a holes to people because they don't function in the capacity that they want them to be. You know what I mean? That don't make you intolerant. It just let me listen. It's going down today, y'all. Notice that I'm not hiding my glass. Notice that my glass is pink. Notice that this little cup, which the universe dropped all my cups over there on the floor. All of them except for two. That's one. And this is the other one. The rest of them have sprawled across the floor. And in this moment, I'm probably gonna leave them there. When I'm done though, I'm gonna pick them up. Okay. Tina Renee Sam said that part. I'm patient but not tolerant or being long suffering. Do you understand? Not tolerating or being long suffering. That's it right there. I'm patient. I'm understanding, because that's me providing an opportunity for you to do what's right. Not just what make you feel good or not just what you think is cool, but for you to do what's right. You know what I mean? For you to make room for the right thing. And when I catch wind that you are purposefully not, then I can say, okay, well, I'm not doing that, because these are the things that I just not dealing with. This is my list over here. See my list? It's all the way down here because it's long. Okay. It's pretty long. How and ever my list of intolerance or things that I'm not being tolerant of is pretty long. My level of patience is almost saint like. I know that was pretty boastful. I apologize for that. But what I'm saying is I got time. If it looks like you not gonna waste our time, if it looks like you are genuinely making an effort to do better, to be better, and not just because I think you should be doing better or being better, but because it's just do what you know is right. Please just do what you know is right. Okay, or not. You know what I mean? Or don't be on social media trying to pick fights, because you're not here. You think that you're here for this drama, but you really not. You're not. And yes, I had a whole flashback. TRS. As soon as I saw your name, I was like, oh, and then because I said so. Listen, I have been really working on my IDGAF energy without a whole the nastiness that come along with it, because you can have IDGAF energy and not be nasty. And I mean nasty, I mean mean, surly. That you can have that and not be those things. You know what I mean? You can. Everybody ain't with that life. Everybody ain't about that life. Some people want to be IDGAF and think that they mean you got to be hostile. You got to be violent, not understanding. I don't believe in that. I believe that I can be a whole. Oh, okay. Well, I get it. That's do you, fam, without having to be mad at you about it, because this the anger, it's the irritation that weighs down on you emotionally. It's those things that it's the hostility that's so heavy. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Like for real, that not the ugliness that you show up from, but the one that you nestling in your soul, the one that's sitting in your gut. You get what I'm saying? That one. You know what, Tina? It is okay to be nasty when you if you want to be, you can be nasty all day, every day. Personally, you giving me wrinkles on my face. I don't need that. I'm already dealing with this allergies and my sensitive skin. I don't need nothing. Look at that attitude. You said these are the smile lines that I like. Let me get a couple. Let me have these wrinkles. You know what I'm saying? Or the couple 2, 3 that's right here. Let me have those, because let me smile. Let me have stress file. You gonna say release the way you need to. She said right there. Let me. I don't need that in my life personally. And I'm all for it. And Tina Renee said it right here. Release the way you need to. You can be and do whatever you need to. Just don't infringe upon my own stuff. Like, don't infringe upon me. Like, while you doing your thing, I'm not here to take my way or my behavior or what I need and step on your toes with it. I'm just not here for that. Okay. And I'm saying that because I'm not going to allow you to do it to me. Like, don't come over here. I stopped taking ass whoopings for other people's stuff when I was little. Like, I'm not open. I outwardly just be like, yeah, you can go ahead and go off on me while you trying to. No, I know some people that's therapists. You need to talk to somebody and get that off your chest. I know some people. I could do some really good referrals. And if you're not good at talking to the people that know me directly, you could talk to the people that know them. They could refer you. But what you can't do is keep imposing your hot mess into my space. Like, I'm not okay with that. If all you do is fussing and complaining and tripping I'm not here. I'm not here for it. You get what I'm saying? If all you want to do is wallow in all of the negative space, I'm not here for that. Like I personally, this is me. This is me, Patrice. I'm saying this or whatever. I'm not here for that because it's too heavy. I feel like life is this big. Okay. All the life behind me is way longer than the life that I have ahead of me. And because I feel that way, you don't get to spoil the life that I have ahead of me with your mess. We don't have to and let me tell you now, it's a lot of people that don't agree with how I handle things. It's a lot of people I see them doing whatever they doing, and I be looking at the side eye. I don't always say nothing, but you get a whole side eye. Be like, oh, well, I hope that's working for you. But you could that work for you, it don't work for me. And you don't get to force me to deal with it. Like it's just not like a lot of people like coming into self is a real thing. Like some people will have whole fallout, ball ass tantrums and be like, that's how you gotta deal with. No, 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 fam. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. See what has to happen is that you are allowed to be able to do whatever it is you want to do. You are allowed to be able to respond, engage, however you like. I don't have to deal with that. The only thing I got to do is be black and die. That's it. And this all I have to do. I could not pay my bills. I could not do a whole lot of things. The only thing I can't change is the fact that I was born African American, black, and eventually I will leave this life. Pretty much everything else I can change my hair color, my eye color. I can change my body, though I cannot change my complete hormonal structure, my complete DNA. I can alter it. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? I can shift my body into doing something. Listen, I can't change it. I can't change the fact that I'm black. And I cannot change the fact that eventually I will leave this life. The rest of them shits in between, and I ain't. I'm telling you right now. Do you see? Listen, I'm not. You don't get to come over here with no nothing. That's why I try to make sure all my T's is crossed and I's is dotted because there's somebody outside doing like this. You just praying on my downfall. PREY, not PRAY. And people think, which is ain't nobody checking for you like that. Look, just because you ain't checking for me like that, somebody checking. Trust me, I know because I got the notification that somebody checking like that. Look, fam, don't do it. I just want us to all be our best selves. And your best self might be bullshit. I mean, but hey, who am I to judge that? Just know that I don't have to deal with it. Um, Tina Renee said, "Whatever, you are beautiful." Aw. I need to go get some facials. But we can worry about that later. Tapping works for me. It ever stops working. If it ever stops working, I'm going to start tapping hands. You know what? I tried tapping when the storms come to help generate control of the rhythm that I'm hearing between the rolling thunder and the timing. It don't always work for me. It helps when I'm about to go off, when I'm about to like, and I need to take a minute to regroup. You might see me do this. It's not me counting down. You know what I'm saying? I know my mom seen me do it before, and she was like, "Are you counting?" Mm-mm. This is me connecting with trying to keep my cool because I be so close to not being, and it don't be just a moment, nor is it just the idea that it could be. Listen, it's a combination of things. Like when you open the floodgate, it be multiple stuff. Feel me? And I'd be like, oh, okay. I'm gonna tell you, I might not be out in the open up front. Be like, for real? That's what you're doing. I might have my hands down here on my lap, and I might be tapping my fingers because the truth of the matter is, you just never really know what somebody else is dealing with or what somebody else is going through in the moment that you decide to be a whole ass. I'm gonna pause on that and read this comment. Most said I turned 50 last year, and the people in my life who had been doing the same thing from the beginning of my life all the way up to that point got cut off. You can't give to or receive from me. It is finished. You know what? I'm gonna talk. We gonna talk about that on the other side. We're gonna talk about because that's double sided. I'm with you with him. I'm with you, Mo. But I also mentioned earlier that it's two sides. You follow what I'm saying? It could be you. You know what I'm saying? I could be the jerk. Just keep 100. I could be the one that's not being understanding. It could literally be me. Because a lot of people don't think it's them. A lot of people don't think it's them. Be like, favor ain't fair. Fam, your attitude is the devil. People, sometimes it's you. You know what I'm saying? And I want to talk. So I literally want to talk about both sides of that table, and I can talk all day about being who I am, and take it. I don't mean literally you, Mo. I mean that sometimes it's the person that think it ain't them. So what I'm saying is that in the space that we create, self-awareness. That's a great the word is awareness. In the space that we create, an understanding of things that we need, an understanding of things that we quote unquote want. You don't to be successful in this life. A lot of people don't sort through and say, am I doing this or am I doing that, or how are we managing this, or how am I managing whatever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying? And instead we externalize everything because we've internalized everything. You know what I mean? Somebody does something to you. You now everybody against you, and the world don't like you, and everybody is on your back, and don't nobody want to see you succeed. And don't, fam, let me just go and drink. You got to be a whole devil. Devil. For nobody in this life to want anything good for you. That can't be them. You know what I mean? It's sometimes we are placed in scenarios in our lives that make it so that we take the ultimate, like right now, immediate L. It ain't always the loss though. You feel me? Sometimes it's a lesson. Be willing to take the lesson. If you've created a life of servitude, or you created your life where you are a servant, or you've acknowledged or accepted a role in a life to be of service, we all know that that is one of the most thankless roles in this life. People feel obligated. People feel not obligated. What's the word I'm looking for? Entitled. Mhm. To you, to your service, to your availability, to access. People feel entitled is such a good word. Insatiable they are of all of the things that you bring to the table. They want every bit, every drop, and give two hells that it drains the life of you. Because all they know is that what is there for them. What about me? I need it. What about me? Fam. Let's not. I mean, but how do you do? How do you manage that? You got to start looking out for self. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, I noticed it on some people when they start defending the other people. Like if you might start like I know some people that started off saying that ain't right, that ain't right. Then it was like, hey, I do it. Okay, it ain't cool when you do that shit either. Like how is that not the clear answer? I'm telling you that it's not okay when they do it, and for you to acknowledge I do that. It's not okay when you do it either. It ain't okay when nobody do it. Whatever the it is, you follow what I'm saying? So, and when you got your people and your people on deck, and they telling them, hey, this is happening to me, and it's making me feel A, B, and C. When they acknowledge that I do that, I don't like it when you do it either. It ain't okay for nobody to manipulate, take advantage of, hog down all my time, or to have unrealistic regurgitative, non-regurgitative expectations of 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 others. Like, people are something else, y'all. Shout out to Camilla Stevens. What's good? How you doing? What's good, mama? Hey, Michelle, how you doing? It's good to see you. It's just not okay. Like, if I'm talking to you about some of the things that I've been through, like I can go back. I had a client, and I'm talking to a girlfriend of mine, a guy friend of mine. With a group we sitting around about a client and how effed up this situation is. With me on the receiving end of the f upness, and they was like, oh, well, I mean, man, it's cool. No, it ain't never cool when nobody do it, fam. It just ain't. It just ain't. It ain't all right. It ain't all right. You know what I mean? But people are selfish. You know what I'm saying? And even in the people are inconsiderate. People are thoughtless. And you have to learn to learn the boundaries. You have to be willing to be able to weed through the intention, weed through the purpose, weed through the thoughtlessness. You got to learn how to do that. It's called discernment. You got to be able to sort through all of those things. And let me tell you, it ain't an easy task. You ain't never had your feelings hurt to someone that you love and would go balls to the walls for you, show up jealous of something that you have nothing control over, no control over, and then show up and show out like you caused them mad harm on purpose. Like, I don't even know what happened. I didn't do it. But we're talking about human nature, and the older we get, the less understanding um people become, because we become more selfish, especially if you spend most of your life giving. If you spend most of your life as a giver, a pourer into her. I know that was not even a thing, but I just made it. If that's what you've been, every opportunity for you to be like, what about me? The more you do that, like, you create this cycle of darkness in yourself. And don't get me wrong, you're supposed to look out for yourself, but don't do it in resentment. Don't do it in vengeance. You know what I'm saying? Do it so that you can establish some healthy boundaries. Why not? Be mindful of how you take care of you, but you don't gotta be ugly than a bitch. You can be mean to people if you want to. You can kick somebody in their face because they got it coming. Totally up to you. You know what I'm saying? But it don't I'm telling you, it don't require all of that. And if you could do it and then set it down, hey, knock yourself out, fam. But when you got to carry that ugliness, that darkness, that um the hate, the vengeance, the regret, when you carry them shits, is heavy. It's heavy. It changes the way you look. Your physically, your eyes change, your skin change, your body change, whether you gain or lose weight. Like, it takes a whole wearing on your body. Some people spiral into depression. Some people spiral into a terrible case of narcissism. It just, and sometimes, like, people, let's talk about the word narcissism real quick. Some narcissists are we're not born into narcissism. They established that as a defense mechanism, which means they ain't true. Just like I'm not a true hater. I be trying though. I try to hate on people the way that they hate on me. It don't always work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like for the majority of the times, I don't do good. But I be trying to hate on people the way that I be hated on, or the way that I perceive that I'm hated on. I don't always do so good because it ain't me. That's just not that's not who I am. So when you spending all this energy and this effort, like you are wasting your good juju. That's a good word. You are wasting your juju on hot mess. Notice I keep saying hot because it ain't just some hot mess. Something to give it, and it's hot. It's like all the way down from the. You feel what I'm saying? Like all the way. That part. That part. Carmela Stevens says, I've learned to let those people go. I'll be verbal about the mistreatment, their constant negative, draining energy. Only call me when they want something, etc. And it'll always be gaslighting. Carmela, you tripping. Listen, I think it's funny. Like again, like I said, it's this is like a crazy double edged sword because you got to try to find that mid balance. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it is you. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes it's you and all your mess. Sometimes you show them with a whole whirlwind cycle full of hot mess on you, and then other people be like, well, we're tired of dealing with that from you. We don't want to support that or enable you any further in that space, and then you be like, don't nobody have my back. Don't nobody be down for me. Everybody's trying to see my downfall. It take a whole lot of self realness to get through some of these things. Like, and look, I'm like I use me as an example often. I'm not the end all be all in either direction. I use me as an example so y'all understand that I rips through myself with some of these things because I'm like, let's just look at it for real. Like my life is a real life. I got real people in and out of my space. Like let's talk about what it looks like from me, for me. You get what I'm saying? And it ain't always sweet. I just keep it 100. It is definitely not always sweet. Especially when I'm in a space and I'm trying to figure out what next. Just trying to keep my ears open, y'all. Especially when I'm trying to figure out like what next. What is the next phase of where I'm about to go to, or what I'm heading towards. Oh, why was I just played your joint, Ronnie? That's how I opened the show. I played Gemini. What's good? Ronnie Poe is definitely in the building. Thank you for sliding through, bro. I appreciate that. Hey, love. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Like you have to learn where to draw these lines at. Where to like, and it's not something that you learn overnight. That's why when we little, folks are teaching us lessons, and then we put those lessons into play, cross-referencing based on how other people have lived certain experiences. So you get all the info and all the trials and errors. You feel what I'm saying? As we get older, like that's what you're doing. It's a check and balance, a cross and balance for everything that we've done or have learned up until this moment. It's supposed to be. Hmm. And it don't always work out like that. Sometimes we put ourselves in a position of this unrealistic expectations of life. And how do you get to that? Like I keep trying to explain to you, I am not a kid. I am not a child. And my thought processes are not that of children. I've crossed the balance and checked quite a few things. Now I ain't always um had the best luck and love, but I'm a damn good character reference. I mean, I can, yeah, I'm good on your character, fam. You so crazy. Good to see you, baby. I listen. I try to keep it in rotation, and not that the older stuff mad is better than the newer or whatever the case may be. But I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. I'm just saying. So that's my joint. It's my anthem. So I rocks it. Um, y'all follow what I'm saying? My patience has not gone anywhere. I'm here for it. I'm here for a better us, you, me life. My tolerance for bullshit, it's just lighter, when you see it coming, you be like, what? I was having a conversation with a guy friend, and I'm like, why is it that when people, okay, let me I was very specific. I said, why is that when a woman tells a guy, hey, look, you don't gotta lie to me about nothing, he end up lying anyway. Or a guy tells a woman, look, you just be honest with me, and then we'll sort it out, and they lie anyway. And his response was, because he knows that the truth will lose him what he wants. So we're speaking in this scenario. So I know it happens both sides. Don't come on here and say, oh, women be. Listen, we talking about this scenario. I was like, that's shitty. Like, for real. And some of the most selfish, like, this is where I'm learning all of the selfishness, selfish ways of like people. Like, seriously, if I'm very, like, I don't have to put up with your mess. Let's talk about what that looks like. Let's talk about what my boundaries are and how I require that you respect my boundaries of wellness. And if in this space where you trying to sort all of that out, we don't gotta agree on none of this. You don't have to agree with nothing that I'm saying. But it doesn't mean that I don't want to talk with you about it. We don't have to come to the same. Please don't be a person that the only time you want to talk to say it to anyone is if they're saying, you know what, you right. Because you might be wrong. Allow somebody in your life that is capable of telling you that's not okay. I mean, don't have somebody constantly telling you that everything you do is all effed up, because then somewhere along the line, something ain't right. If everything you do is all messed up, either you have some issues that need to be resolved, or somebody is really just on your ass. There's no model for honor because everybody requires something different. You get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? The ultimate disrespect, this right here, is to take away my choice. That's what the slave masters did. Don't don't take away my choice. Allow me to choose. And then be man or woman enough to just accept it. Because if you've done something that you know is going to hurt me or know is going to harm me, and then you hide me in that space, how does that even look right? How does that even make sense? How do you find a space for logic or in that? I have no idea how you manage that. Would you say? And that's toxic as fuck. Don't do that. If you know that you are behaving in a manner that is outside of the things that make me comfortable, and it's regarding me. That's the part that's important. And it's regarding me. Don't take away my choice to decide to deal with it or walk away. Don't do that. Even better yet, if you are behaving in a manner that draws lines and how do you say, that crosses the lines of my own personal morality, and you know that's not how I get down, don't involve me, fam. And then also know that when I find out that you out here doing fuck boy, fuck girl stuff, I'm out. Because I got boundaries. I'm entitled to boundaries. just as you are entitled to boundaries. I'm just really grasping. Like when I was younger, I knew that I expected immature message in immature decisions. I expected that, children think as children. They behave, oh, I don't want to, I'm gonna get in trouble. Or, man, forget it. I'm already in trouble, so I'm just gonna ride it out. At this stage in our lives, and I keep saying that because I'm looking at the list of the people that are tuned in. I know how old we are, man. Is it not time? Because it's a phase in life. Are we not to be growing up? Are we not to be accepting responsibilities for or accepting the consequences of our behavior? How you just out here and I don't get no fuck house messing with nobody. That ain't me. But you causing it, baby. Listen, may the good Lord bless you on the way out the door, fam. See, and this is it, Rochelle. Michelle said, but when you snap out about the disrespect, she's crazy. She's controlling. When you snap out, that can be just looked at in so many different ways, though, sis. When you snap out, you are crazy. You are I'll snap out. You disconnected from your sensibility. That is. You might not. It might not be a controlling thing, but see what I'm saying? Like it's if you're gonna do it, just call it what it is, fam. Mhm. That's the other side of that shit. Like, but but yeah, if somebody has pushed you to your limits and your response is to quote unquote step outside yourself to go above and beyond emotionally and respond in whichever way that your body's your energy or your emotions allowing you to, that's not normal. That would be considered crazy, sis. I mean, the question is, do you have a problem with that? You see what I'm saying? Like, so my concept, my idea of relationships and engaging in that, it's always something different because nobody think like me. And I'm not saying nobody. There are some people because I've had conversations, and I don't expect everybody to think and do and move the way that I do, or to even grasp things the way that I grasp, or to think. I mean, shit, y'all might think I'm crazy. I am a little bit. Like seriously, I am a little bit. You know what I mean? But I know it. And I also know what it takes to put me on the other side of that table. A lot of we said that we went to brunch the other day. We were sitting around talking, and I'm like, "Can we?" Because my energy is absorbing any of that. You know what I'm saying? And we about to create an elevated situation. Do I need to turn the tables over? It's about to happen. You know what I mean? Because and then I can do it from this capacity. Like I'm as calm as chill as I seem. You keep pushing your says they push you to that point. I'm just saying, just call me crazy. Listen, that's what it is. People push us as far as we let them. There, we all have triggers. It's all about have we healed from that space? Or it's my thought process. It's what it is. This how we do. You know what I'm saying? If this is your block of this is how it goes, this is what we do. When you step outside of that box and somebody pushed you on the other side of that is outside of your norm. Tina Renee saying that could be a normal reaction to lies. Some people have trauma responses. I understand that, and which is why I just said that. You get what I'm saying? That some people that if that is your response, if you say don't say that it took you outside of your box because it's not outside your box. That is in your box. But just be willing to be okay with that. It don't matter whether you do it or not. Just don't be tripping because that's what it's called. It don't you know what I'm saying? It it doesn't have to be we know we label things and we give definitions to try to help have us on the same page, but it don't always be like that. Your crazy ain't my crazy. Your normal is not my normal. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is different, which is why I say all the time, know who you dealing with. Get to know who you dealing with, and that which is not always 100% because think about it. I'm sure there are many um people who have been victims to some sort of domestic violence. You wouldn't have thought that their significant other would do the things that they had done to them, or to a friend who was the person that, a friend that kills a friend or a friend that betrays a friend. Like you don't automatically think, we're gonna be friends for like 15 years. In about 15 years though, son, you gonna do me. Nobody thinks that. You get what I'm saying? Like not in be in a space of wellness with it. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna be friends with you. And then in about 4 years, after I've completely indebted my life to you and trusting you, you're gonna betray me. And I'm good with that, okay? Because we got 4 years. Hey, listen, in about 3 years, we're gonna get married, and then right after we get married, 6 months later, you gonna fucking snap and kill me. And I'm okay with that because up until this moment, we good. It don't happen. Oh, we gonna look, me and you, I'm gonna love you to the wheels fall out. Right here, I'm just gonna just love all on you with all the goodness and then tomorrow you're gonna kill me. I know this. I know it. You gonna snap off because I'm gonna say shoot instead of shoot, and you're not gonna like it. And because you don't like it, you gonna kill me. But I'm okay with that. We good. Cause today, nobody does that, fam. Nobody does that. You know what I'm saying? That nobody does that. Like, I'm also the person who believes that if you in an argument with somebody, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Women who be in relationships with guys and be like, and I don't even like you. You ain't nothing. That's why I'm gonna leave you. Shh. Shh. Or man, I did everything for you. I did everything for you. If it wasn't for me, you won't have nothing. Oh, really? It could be just that one word, that one line. I tell you all the time, stop talking to people like that, fam. Don't talk to people like that. Watch your mouth. You and these sound effects, I have Miss Opinion. Don't do that. Don't let I might kill you. Don't kill me, please. I'm just saying. It could be that one thing. That one thing, y'all. You just never know. And the truth is, I don't put anything past anyone. When I say nothing, I don't put anything past anyone. You not never go hear me saying, and that's why y'all ass. I'm especially now this when I was little, younger, and I didn't know no better. But now I'd be like, oh, yeah, I know that look in your eye is not safe for me. So I'm not gonna just go off because I don't put anything past anybody. Nothing. And if you look like you swelling up big enough, whatever, my finger is probably already resting on the trigger. That mean don't put nothing past me either. It's not hard. However, people are so imperfect that they expect perfection. I know it's gonna take a couple people a moment to process that. But people are so imperfect that we expect perfection. Now I don't know. I don't know how that just helped somebody, but I'm trying to tell you, it's nobody is perfect. Nobody is in a space where all they know is all they know, and when it's just nobody. I need us to find a space to understand the difference between patience and tolerance. Let me help you real quick. It should have get to the point. It should have get to the point of DV. It's time to move around. You don't never really know that off jump. He a real cool, she a real cool person. I had this one guy who dated this girl. He was like 6'7" or so. Okay, I might have made him a couple inches taller, but he was big and she was like 5'3". She would climb him and attack him all the time. Scratch him up, climb on his back. And you understand what I'm saying? He was not a small guy. You follow what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is she would climb him and assault him all the time. How did he think? At what point in his male life did he say, "I'm gonna take this little bitty fly chick. She gonna in there. She gonna fight me every day"? I'm sure that was not in his game plan. Kiva, Miss Stick with it. What's good, baby girl? You get what I'm saying? I'm sure he was not saying to himself, "Oh, this shorty gonna be so fly. She gonna punch me in the face often and scratch me up. And because I'm a man and I'm so big, if I defend myself, then I'm going to be wrong. So I had to figure out how to keep her from climbing me and fighting me like that." You understand what I'm saying? Tina Renee Sam said this right here. Grown people need to keep their hands off each other. Period. Do you understand that? Like that's like okay. Don't hit anybody that you don't want to hit you back. I'm gonna just say it again. Don't hit anybody, like nobody, that you don't want to hit back. Now we talking about adults, and I'm not talking about the disciplining children. I'm not even there because that's a whole other ball game, a whole other conversation that today I'm not ready for. Okay, I don't even want to. As an adult, keep your damn hands to yourself, man and or woman. That's not okay. Cause you just never know. You just never look. It could be the one. G. You. How emasculating is that? How do you feel me? You keep your hands to yourself. I don't want to date nobody that feel like he gotta put his hands on me. I watched a whole lot of trauma throughout of my life, watching people in relationship fight. If it even looked like you about to, I don't argue with my mate. It's a very, very far and few between that I even ever argue with my husband. For what? I'm not listen. Shh. I'm not here to fight you, sir. I'm not here to fight you. And a lot of people say disagreement. Sure, we can discuss some things. You know what I'm saying? But when it start turning into, I can't believe I've done it, so I know that I can say that I'm never doing that. I know what it's like to talk to people reckless. I also know what it's like to have somebody talk to you reckless. I'm not going, fam. I'm not going. You should you not should you ought to be mindful of that mouth of yours. You ought to be mindful of that mouth of yours. And if you can't figure that out, you treading lightly on a whole situation on your life. I don't want it for you. I'm gonna be honest and tell you that I don't want sadness and violence and hostility for you. But I know that if you're not mindful of how you engage other people, nobody is above the law, fam. You can get fired on. It's consequences to that fired on. You better believe that. It's absolute consequences to all of that. Mm-mm-mm. I just want to read something to y'all. I'm trying to find it real quick. I know. Patience. Patience. Okay. According to the Oxford Language Dictionary, the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. I'm going to run it again. The capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Now I'm going to read it again and put the commas in the places because sometimes you just got to be able to read it in that capacity. I said capacity and capacity. Again. The capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. We all know that you cannot define a word with the same word, but using the word. You follow what I'm saying? Patience and tolerance, not the same thing. Huh? I'm on the air. The capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. The capacity to accept or tolerate delay. I just want to keep reading it back because that's what patience is. Let's look up the word tolerate. Cause I think somebody needs some help with this. Allow the existence, occurrence, or practice of whatever that of is without interference. Allow the existence, occurrence, or practice of whatever that is without interference. Okay. And the whatever that is definition is something that one does not necessarily like or agree with. Whatever that is. When you tolerate, mean it's something that you would not necessarily like or agree with. So you allow the existence, occurrence, or practice of something that you would not typically like or agree with. And you don't interfere with it. That is you tolerating it. So let me back up. The capacity to accept or let's look up this word real quick. I wish I could go back. And look at that. Tolerate. I need two things. There it is. Oh, I can do this right here. Y'all just bear with me. I love when it's stuff like this is happening so y'all can understand what I'm saying. Let me back up. The patience is the capacity to accept or let's look up the word tolerate. Come on, little computer. My little phone is doing its own thing. But I should do this too so I can just read them both back to back. I think I will. I know. Y'all bear with me though. Somebody get it. Somebody get it. I just come on now. Okay. I'm flip between the screens. Soon as the universe stop playing with my cell phone because they want me to get a new one. I'm not. I never been so stubborn about getting a phone before, but I am. I'm gonna intertwine these definitions. So patience is the capacity to accept or the ability to will ability or was it the ability or willingness to tolerate something. You get what I'm saying? The capacity to accept or willingly tolerate something. You get what I'm saying? It's they're not the same because one you have to have one in order to get the other. You feel what I'm saying? So my patience is intact. What I'm willing to tolerate has changed. I'm good on taking my time and enjoying whatever it is that's gonna come up out of here. You get what I'm saying? When you get to that space, what I'm willing to accept without interference of has definitely changed. Oh, that this whole thing is just Kiva said, you ain't lying because if you hit me, I'm going to hurt you so bad your soul will let you forget me. Whoa. Hashtag nope, I'm not that chick. Please don't put your hands on me. Cause you just never know what I'm gonna do that day. I remember having a conversation with somebody when I was younger, and they was like, "I just want you to know that such and such said that they wanted to fight you." Okay, well, I'm just telling you, so you know I got your back because I know you don't really fight. You just ain't never seen me fight. You ain't never seen me fight in here. I ain't never had to fight here. That don't mean I ain't never fought, and that don't mean I don't have the capacity to defend myself. You have no idea what I'm capable of. Don't assume. And then he had to check himself. He's like, "You're right." And I'm like, the truth is, you just wanted to defend me. That's fine. I ain't mad at that. You could do it. I could sit over to the side and mind my business. Hmm. I sure can, without any qualms about it. There's nothing wrong with my patience. There's nothing wrong as we get older. People don't run out of patience. The things that we tolerate have changed. That doesn't make you less understanding. It does not make you unsupportive. It does not make you less loving. Ain't nothing wrong with your patience. I'm good on the weight. I'm good on the support that come in the back rib. I'm good on that. Let's talk about this list though of things that don't have any room over here. Let's talk about this list right here. And what did Tina Renee? I'm trying to find it again. She had mentioned something earlier about lies. I'm trying to find it real quick. I mean, social media. It's coming up, y'all. Just bear with me. She said that could be a normal reaction to lies. Let me look at my list and see what that looks like. See, lies is on my list of the things that we don't tolerate. And tolerance is just me. I don't have to. I will interrupt. I'm gonna interrupt the occurrence thereof. y'all, y'all stop ignoring these words. We're gonna interrupt the tolerance therein of these lies. The activity of the lie happening. If I have no tolerance for it, mm, I am intolerant of that. So I'm going to interrupt the activity of the lie. I'm gonna give somebody a minute to process that one because I think that y'all listen. My patience is intact. I'm sorry. You would like for me to wait for the cookies to be made? I don't mind waiting on the cookies to be made. There, I love chocolate chip cookies, especially ones that don't have a bunch of chips in them. I love them. All right. Also love very much a good cocktail. However, the things I'm not willing to tolerate are, and here's the list. Do you follow what I'm saying? And I'm giving you all that so you can stop ignoring these definition of words. You can't just make up your own terminology and expect people to follow you or to expect people to follow what you mean. Where's my okay? Hold on. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna ask. What color is this? I'm gonna give y'all a second to respond. What color is this? I know there. I know that there's a delay. So we're gonna take a minute. I know if you are listening to blowradio.com, I love you. I'm sorry that you can't see that. You can jump on to social media and check out this image really quick. I'm just gonna ask really quick. There's quite a few people logged in real quick. And I just want to ask you before I go into details, what color is this? I'm tapping onto this little notebook tablet here. And if you could respond, please. I know there's a delay and it's going to take you a minute to get it. But those of you that are logged on, I appreciate your participation in this part. What color is this? Okay, I'm gonna hold it up and keep it here for a minute because okay, oh, Vonnie, hey pumpkin. Okay, you see blue. Okay, what? Anybody else? What color is this? I'm gonna just hold it up and give y'all a second to check it out. Oh, it's so good to see you. How did you went to jail? I'm so sorry. I see you. I hope you can hear me. Can let me. I can see your inbox though. If you can you respond to the inbox, that's so terrible. No, you did not threaten to harm me. Can I dispute it? Okay, Keeper says it's dark blue. Anybody else online that can see this? What color is this? I just want to make sure. Von Trail Soroyer, hey pumpkin, says it's blue. Kiva Thick with it says it's dark blue. Anybody else? I just need a couple more responses, please. Before I go forward. I know that there is a delay, but that's okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. What color is this? Buddy, come here. No, no, I'm on air. Just come on. Hey, love it. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Look, Tiffany Miller, Royal Blue, right? Or Royal. Okay, okay. I see y'all. This is blue. Okay. If I say it's green, okay, I'm telling you that it's medium blue. Okay, Lisa, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Tiffany says royal blue. Love to you, Miss Miller. Yes, yes. Kiva, Royal, what's good? Lisa said medium blue. Y'all better come on here. Yes. Lord Rudy said it's royal blue. I say it's green. Can I say that this is green? Would I be right? No, I'm not colorblind. She said, "Child, good night with the green." It's green, fam. I say it's green. What if I'm telling you it's green? No. Anybody that disagree with this is green. I'm saying it's green. I know it's a delay. I'm gonna give y'all a second because this part is important. It's very, very, very important. Okay, come work that out for me real quick. Keep going. Let me. I'm so mad that you in jail. I'm so mad. Oh, okay, good. At least you can respond to me. That's good. Prison Orange. I cannot. At least you can inbox me and then I can respond. Okay, she said the devil. I said, then you smoking what I smoke, and that's your truth. The devil. Okay, look, okay, I got one more question. I'm just run this back really quickly. I just want to make sure that we all on the same page when I bust this down really quickly. I don't got much time. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see what it do. Okay, I'm pulling it up, so y'all bear with me. She said the devil. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it so y'all can see it. What is that? What is this? I know y'all like this not therapy, Patrice. It is, fam. Work with me here. Okay, what is it? Okay, I need to know what color you see. I need to know if it's a shape. I need to know what exactly this is. Okay, tell me I'm showing it up to the camera. I know if y'all watching the show, I mean listening to the show on blowradio.com, be like, Patrice, we can't see. I know you can always call in or jump on the social media, either YouTube channel for the I am just Patrice. You get what I'm saying? Let me move this real quick. Make sure y'all can see it. What was this? What was it? Tiffany Miller said a red stop sign. Okay, okay, okay. Anybody else? I need just a couple more responses so I can make sure. Red Vontrell said a red stop sign. Okay, okay. Anybody else? Come on, y'all. Let's go. Just ride with me on this. Okay, ride with me on this. I know this is not this. It is. We working it out. We working it out. I need y'all. I need y'all to work this out with me. One good time, please, and thank you. And yes, I'm pouring some more of my cosmopolitan in my glass. Okay, a red stop sign, a red stop sign. Anybody else want to question what that little beautiful image was? Okay, I'm gonna show you who missed the red and white stop sign. Okay, what if I said it's mean yield? That is not a stop sign. That is a yield sign. Would I be correct? It's that's a yield sign. It's not a red and white stop sign. I think that it's a yield. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. It's a yield. Am I right or wrong? I'm gonna give y'all a second because I know it's a delay, but just come on, ride with me on this journey real quick. I'm going somewhere with this. I promise I'm going somewhere with this. I say it's a yield sign. Yield. Vontrell said, "It's your truth. I just know not to ride in the car with you." Y'all killing me. Kiva said, "Shit. Now I know why you said that notebook was green." Listen, I'm just asking. Come on. No, no. Tiffany said most Milwaukee ninjas would agree with the yield. Exactly. But am I right? Is that correct? Is that correct? Okay. The question. I think you right. So listen to look into where I'm going with this. Okay. In the society, in a society, there are norms established. Norms for communicating, norms engagement for typically put in place. Montreal said, no, you're not right. Typically put in place for structure, for safety, for productivity, for growth, to make way for these things. You get what I'm saying? Yield is not spell stop. I feel you, keep it. Just hear what I'm saying. This is why words have definitions. And we can't say pretty much the same thing, or why there are things in place that have very specific you have their specifics in place to provide an opportunity for clarity, for that we can all be on the same page, so that we can have a good starting point and go forward. When we start altering these definitions, altering understandings, altering our guidelines, altering our structure, then you shift our community. You shift our ability to communicate. And if you don't communicate the change, then you got some shit happening. She said, whatever. I think I have no contact order for you. No, you not. I can hear you. I promise. I can hear you. Oh, do you get what I'm saying? Like you can't just say, well, that's what it means to me. We live in a society, and if you are part of this world in this space doing this thing, if you want to create a change in the definition, a change in the structure, a change in the process, then you have to put things in place so that that is communicated across the entire community. You feel what I'm saying? You can't just show up with your own definition, because you will create chaos. And this life has enough chaos happening without your help, my friend. Put things into focus. Put things into place. If you want to make some change, this is my green. Feel me? This is green. I agree. This is blue. Okay. I love the medium blue. That was everything in my life. You feel what I'm saying? However, it's blue because this is what we were taught. This is blue. This is the color. This is the label that is associated with this particular image based on, our retina displays and the medical term. This is what associated. This is the word blue is associated with this image. Okay. In our minds, the word green is associated with y'all see me up and through here. Where's that? There it is. Y'all know I can't see backwards. There, bam, 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 bam. I got it. You get what I'm saying? And when you alter those things, when you say, no, that's not this, and the society, the community has established its focus, its purpose, then you are creating chaos. Not just within the community, but within yourself. You get what I'm saying? So understand, patience and tolerance are not the same thing, but are needed. Would they work? They interchange. They're not interchangeable, but they work in connection. Patience allows you to be tolerant. You follow what I'm saying? A patience allows for tolerance. Tolerance is the allowance of activity that you would not typically agree with. So understand that my patience is intact, fam. The things that I'm tolerating, the things that I'm okay with, the things that I'm willing to not interrupt has changed. That's just room for maturity. It's called growth, y'all. Don't be scared of that. Don't be scared to look things in the face and say, you know what, I know I used to do. Man, you'd be surprised. Y'all would be surprised at some of the things that I quote unquote used to do. At the assumption of whatever. But when you grow, it's expected that things change. When I say it's expected, there's a formula in place. So socially, some people just be ruining some things, but that's another story. Causing and some issues. Making some things difficult. You feel me? Messing with your own mental and don't even know it. They is fucking with their own mental, Kiva. Where I'm going with this, we're talking about welcome to Mondays. I greet y'all with that every week. Welcome to Monday. The best way to jumpstart your week, get you ready and focused for all of the drama and stuff that's just coming through the week, dealing with people in life and stuff and things and stuff. Get ready. It won't always look like you wanted it to look. But be ready, be on deck, and be clear about what's happening. Stop making up your own definition to function in society and then not communicating. No, okay, okay. Please notice that what I just said. If you're going to make up your own definition of how things go, because I'm making my own path, I'm treading my own treading my own pathway, blazing my own trail. Get on it. Do it, fam. Burn this bitch down if you need to. I suggest that while you're doing that, you have made room, because you might do it in advance, but you make room to offer communicating the change. There is a change that's happening. People just supposed to know who said. You don't just wake up one day and everybody be on the same page. You got to tell people how you feel. Tell somebody what you need. Tell somebody what you want. Be willing to be able to be willing and to be able to communicate what that looks like. I need peace, y'all. I need for all of the energy and vibrations to be smooth. And I can see a shift coming way off. When you coming towards me, you run. Oh, fam, you got to stay over there, Craig. Stay your ass over there. I can't do it. Because over here, be smooth. Because that's what I need to be well. Because that is what I need to be focused, to be on point, to be connected. Because that is what I need. And I'm comfortable with communicating. Your chaos is not welcome. Your disarray, your dysfunction is not welcome. Now, let me be clear when I say this. While you out here making your own definition of what I mean when I say this is not welcome over here. What I mean very simply is I'm your friend, I'm your daughter, I'm your sister, I'm your aunt, and a couple other titles that I have. I'm your friend, I'm your boss, I'm your coworker, and I love you. And when you are experiencing turmoil, trauma, disconnect in your life, I care. I want to be there to help you through it. I want to see us. I want to be a part of your healing, your wellness. I personally care enough to offer those things. However, for me, it's not okay to put myself in jeopardy. And I love you enough to not do that to you. Tell her. You a tattleteller. You some telling mama. I did use profanities. You was a tattleteller. Y'all follow what I'm saying? In all of that, I don't want your chaos. I don't want it. I don't need it. And my life does well without it. the existence that I have in line, the things that I have in place for my betterment and for those that are dear to me function well without that chaos. That don't mean don't call me if you're hurting. It does not mean don't that you can't depend on me. If life is upside down for you, I'm going to be on deck cuz I love you. And for me, love means being there. It means being available to dot dot dot. But it also means that we can't live here. Loving me means that I won't live there with you. I'll come. I'll even come as offer a ride like Jesus and the little man in the boat. Coming. Kwame, you let me know if things I'm on the way. But we can't live here. Okay? No, no. I won't live here with you in turmoil or disarray or in chaos. I invite you wholeheartedly to seek wellness. I may not be able to provide it for you. I know some context in getting to that journey. You only you know what you need. I don't know. I'm not a therapist, a psychotherapist, or um, I'm just not. I'm a whole regular old person, but I care. I care about those that are connected to me. I even care about those that I just connect with. You learn a lot about connecting and touch as you are learning massage and becoming a physical therapist. Like literally, I'm a massage therapist. Is a therapist. It's my job to learn the importance of what my hands do and how it affects your body. You understand what I'm saying? Like this Cosmo is a fool. Well, thank you, sir. I do my best to try to get them together. Hmm. I want you to understand that it's okay to be you in all of you. It's okay to have boundaries and expectations and people to honor your request for what it is that you need to be all right with. But you got to understand that this life creates it, that this is a two-way street automatically. It's automatic. You get what I'm saying? Like whatever happens in your time and your space, and you got you what you do and how you engage other people. Sis girl, this I'm telling you, sister, it matters. It matters. And how you put these things into place and where you draw these lines, where you place them boundaries. Other people have the same rights as you. Other people have the same freedoms of choice that you have. So when your boundaries or expectations or requirements trip on somebody else's toes, fam, they can be like, "Get the fuck out of here, fam," and be well within their rights to do so. Be well within their rights to do so. What does that look like? How does that move? I know it's so hard to not be selfish. It's okay to think of yourself. You shouldn't be punished for that. To be shitty and blatantly disregard folks, that's not the same thing as taking care of you. Do you follow what I'm saying? Like these fine lines, dude. They're very fine lines. Yes, it does. Absolutely, it does. Monte. He said, "Does your background symbolize the good and bad in you?" It does. Some black, some dark, some light. And sometimes I turn so you get more light. And sometimes I turn so you get more dark. You want to go behind the bad? No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm supposed to have a caller today. I'll try to wait for him to sort it out, but I'm going to call him instead. I'm looking forward to this next phase of our journey, y'all. I know that a lot of people are like, "What the hell?" Y'all see. Stay tuned. It's Mondays, y'all, and we in this piece for real. I'm trying to 526. Ooh, Patrice, don't give out all the phone numbers online. But you petty. Yes, let me just sip my drink. Mm-hmm. Are you going to call in audioly or are you going to do a video? Are you finna do video be on or are you going to be on an audio? I need to know so I can make the preparation real quick. And I'm live, just so you know that. They can't see or hear you, just me. And I look crazy. Thank you. Okay, so let's try to do. I'm gonna send you this link really quick, okay? All right, yep. I know, right? It's always something that I got going on, but I'm excited. Shout out to everybody that has logged in and hung out with me today. Control C. Let's see if it'll let me do it this way. Um, I'm looking forward to this next 2 weeks to be off, so that I can come back and be ready to be fully in service, like, and not just. Oh, I'm still be on air. I'm gonna go live because. hmm I think this will do it. Good. Okay, you should have the link, D. Mhm. So as of hey Steve, how you doing? Okay, so as of and I'm gonna just double check the date while I'm looking. I'm waiting for my guest to jump on real quick. September 3rd. As of September 3rd, 2021. My books will be officially open to the public for those interested in receiving massage. Yes, I'm gonna say this again. Yes, I am screening my clients because um, I am. Just put it that way. So, if you are interested in getting on my books, please call 414-265-7919 over at KRS Hair and Wax Studio. I'm honored to be a part of the team there, still part of the KRS Glam Squad. Definitely transitioning how I'm involved with the KRS Glam Squad. And I'm excited about it. I've learned some amazing things when it comes to massage, and I'm looking forward to learning more. Like I was stretching this morning, like that's my deltoid, that's my triceps, my biceps, my like seriously, that's how like. But I gotta stay connected to it, like so I stay reminding myself of the importance of connecting to each one of those muscles. I literally just be stretch my feet and my legs and call out all of the muscles so that I can remember what they are, fam. Like I need to remember. I need to remember, and I want to be able to make sure that if I'm offering guidance in regards to muscles within the scope of my practice, I plan to do that. If I can get it together, and I can get my schedule together, I think I'm going to take some personal training classes so I can offer what's the word I'm looking for suggestions for stretches that don't violate my scope of practice, violate my licensure. So I sent it. I'm hoping that he gets it. I'm about to check because I need him to jump on like today, mug. Let's see if it's sent. It did. I'm still waiting. Oh, he did get it. Okay, good. Come on, sir. Mm-mm. So, shout out to naturally straight. I'm gonna see if she is busy while I'm waiting on Divine. Really quick, I just wanted to make this announcement. And I know it's extra, but I'll be trying to do everything in this last little hour, last little minute. And I wanted to be able to talk to mhm, her as well. Steve, I know you are in Georgia. Let's see if she can talk at least next week, and we'll figure it out. Montaigne is in. Hello. Are you there? Okay, I can now. Great. Okay, just really quickly, are you with the client? Are you in the car? Can you are you able to have a quick like 2-minute conversation for real for real? Uh-huh. Yeah, hold on one second. I love it. I love your people. Yep, because I'm live on air, just so you know that. I'm bossing out these last couple of minutes. I, ah, yes, wait a minute. I'm trying to put it in so they can hear you. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let's try to put it together. Ooh, me and all of my little gadgets need to get together, girl. Hmm? Because I can hear you really well, so let's try to get it so I can hear you can hear me. Are you there, Shantae? Oh no, I can't hear her and I can't hear her either. Are you there, Shantae?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Yes, ma'am. Good. Can
Yeah,
you
I'm
hear
gonna
me
keep.
now?
I gotta keep driving until I find a spot for one second. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm here.
Okay, great. So I have on the phone right now Miss Shantae Robinson from Naturally Straight Hair Salon in Georgia. And so, hello, Shantae. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I am awesome. I wanted to take a quick moment while I'm waiting for my other guest. I got excited and it was like, let me just call Shantae real quick so I could share with my audience. I've been waiting for you to like post it and all of those things. But I didn't want to talk about it without you talking about it. So I decided I'm gonna call and talk to you about it. And I'm hoping you have some time next week we can go into detail. But I hear you launched a new product line. Let's talk about that for really quickly.
Absolutely, I surely did. It's called the Naturally Straight Line. 'Cause, what my business is Naturally Straight Hair Studio. I'm obviously a hairstylist, but I I wanted a line to kind of represent our vibe. And I got with an amazing friend, now business partner in this thing, to develop this product line. So I have a hair serum, a massage oil, a sugar scrub, and also body butter cream that is amazing. And they're all specific to naturally straight.
So if someone wanted to learn a little bit more about the Naturally Straight brand and or I have a couple people online right now that are actually in Georgia, which is kind of dope. Um, they wanted to get us to try
For
the
me, you are
product.
breaking up.
Okay.
For me, you are breaking up. Hold on just a second. Let me try
Yes, ma'am.
here. Okay. Okay. Can you
We can
now
hear
let's
you
ask me
fine,
that
but
one
can
more
you
time?
hear? Okay, so I have some people online right now that are on the show. I mean, that are watching the show or communicating that are actually in Georgia. So if they wanted to try your product or learn more about it, where can they go? She can't hear me, y'all.
Yeah, this is really bad. I can't.
Can you hear me at all, Shantae? No. Let me see again. Hello. I'm gonna give her a minute.
Can you
Can you hear me? Yes.
hear a little bit?
Okay. Tell us where we can find your product.
Okay, so right now, I'm so my business is in this in this branding portion of its I guess growth. So I have a marketing team that's working to get the website renewed and up. So I pulled the website down, but moving forward in about a couple of days here, you'll be able to buy from the Naturally Straight Hair site. And um, I'll have that information and I'll get that information to you as soon as possible because I do definitely want any and everyone to be able to experience the wonder that is these products. Like they are amazing. And the thing is I'm in it because I got to work with you, my person, who listened to what I was looking for, um, and put it together like flawlessly. So all of the elements that I needed, because as a cancer survivor, having had a bald head and having to go through the growth process and all the skin irritations and all of that, I feel like um, those ingredients were very necessary for the soothing, calming, and kind of healing process. And I wanted to be able to share that with other people, either going through um, my struggle at one point, or in general, if you have hair issues, scalp issues, you want to grow your hair, you just want something that feels good, some bull, uh, you'll love this product. So I'm really glad that you called. I really want to share this, and it will be available online in about a week.
Okay. So next week, Monday, or the week
Mhm.
after, once you look at your calendar, whichever one works best for you. I want you to look to plan so we can do an official online promo and launch for you. Here on
Okay.
Live with JustPatrice. Welcome to Mondays up in this bitch. You understand how we get down?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
to be able to talk about your product a little bit more and connect with you so that people can understand the background, the relationship, and where to get these products, and that they are exclusively to Naturally Straight. And despite of where the production has happened, that the only way to get this product line is right specifically through you.
Yeah, and let me say something. I knew that it was going to take off. There was no question because I knew the elements in it were just going to, this is what people are looking for. When you research for hair growth, these are the elements that you're looking for. These are the key ingredients that always pop up in these, miracle growers, right? So I knew that it was going to work. Kind of a order, see what off the shelves. The hair serum is sold, baby. Baby, I ain't got no hair serum. If I wanted to put it in my own damn head, it's gone. Do you understand me?
Nice, nice.
Like
That's huge, G. Thank you. That's hot,
baby,
G.
it went away. Like it's gone. I don't have none. So yeah, I'm waiting
Wait a minute, you don't
on my
even have
next
none.
shit.
I sent you some. You don't
But
have none
I'm
for you.
saying, listen, listen, when it goes, you gotta sell what you got. Like if somebody need it and the demand is high, you
Say
sell your
less.
private stash. You
Say less.
understand with me?
Say less.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what happened. I ain't got none to put in my own scalp.
Listen, that hair serum is fire though, G. Like seriously.
It's fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Everything is, but that hair serum, that's, for me, that is what I do. So that is, it's nothing for me to speak on it. It's nothing for me to use it to finish every style. It's not heavy. It has a beautiful scent to it. Like it's nothing for me to do this thing. So anyway, I'm just saying.
So just know that in the next 2 weeks, we'll be connecting and I'll be learning more. I'll be able to share with you. And I committed you online on purpose so that we can connect offline and lock in the day. But I want to be able to share with my audience what it is that you have to offer as this amazing product. And as an entrepreneur and your roots, it's so much to talk about. But I definitely
It
wanted to
is. I
take a
would love
quick
to.
moment to be able to say, what I'm saying, congratulations. And I look forward to talking with you.
But let's say right now, they want to order now, or they just want to know more about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to Facebook, Naturally Straight Hair Studio
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook, or Naturally Straight Hair Studio on Instagram, and just to connect those dots, my name is Cy Robinson, and so it'll all be sitting there. You can call, text, you can message about the products. And if you're in the Sharpsburg, Peachtree City, Noonan area in Georgia, Atlanta area in Georgia, you can also call and make an appointment. So it's all there.
What?
And I
In here really quickly. Sorry
okay.
guys. I'm excited. Like I know we haven't talked about this and we'll talk about this next week, or the week after when we go on air. I'm coming to
Mm-hmm.
Georgia specifically so that I can experience the treatment because I think it's necessary
Good.
to be able to speak to it. So I'm excited about what it has to offer and getting
Yeah,
your hands in my hair, G.
absolutely do.
It's gonna be hot.
Please do.
It's coming. I'm coming. And I'm looking. Wait. Can we say Aveda alum? Yay!
Hello. Congratulations, too. I am so happy for you.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
listen, as someone who worked with Aveda for years, girl, you
Mm-hmm.
on the right, like you on a whole nother level, boo. Like that education is serious. So
It's going down.
handle it.
It's going
Handle
down. It's going down.
it.
And then get back to what you was doing, baby girl. I just wanted to jump in. I see Devon D has chimed in. I'm gonna grab him and we're gonna lock out this last few minutes or what have you. I got a really great experience that is coming up. I'm going to include you in that. So we'll talk a little bit more about this calm wellness services that I'll be offering going forward and how Naturally Straight is going to be involved in that.
Oh, we love to see it. Do it.
Love you, hun. Have a great, great rest of your day.
Love you.
All right.
All
Bye
right, you
bye.
too.
So yeah, it's all of those things happening, right? You cannot be mad about it. I see you, Steve, talking about some of these Georgia dead zones. I'm sure. I'm sure. But right, real quick, I want to bring up my client, my friend, my mentor, my mentee, as well as you get what I'm saying, so much more. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a full exchange of talent as well as resources. His are mine are his. He takes me under his wing, I take him under my wing, and I believe that as business professionals, we make each other better. But there is a great launch happening today, and I wanted to be able to take the moment to share with you guys. So please join me in welcoming serial entrepreneur Devon D. What's good, sir? How are you? Glad to have you.
I'm well. How are you?
I am awesome. So don't mind my sticky stream. My sticky stream is because the the storm came through here and beat me up, and so I still got to get my location together when I'm putting together my stuff. So how you doing, D?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Excited about this evening.
Are you excited about this evening? Let me
I
adjust the
am.
screen so
Can't
people
wait.
can see that you got your Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. LMBN. Let's talk about what that is. What is LMBN?
Legal Money Business Network. It's an entrepreneurship network built to be able to provide resources and education for upcoming entrepreneur, small business owner, or even operating a company who's looking to level up, get funded, or just be able to come up with different strategies to be able to, keep the money coming in.
Hmm. You don't say. So what
Yeah.
what made
Yeah.
you like so I guess what can we expect from LMBN? What is that? LMBN live? Is that does that say?
Legal. Yeah. LMBN Live. So LMBN Live is, let me see if I can. LMBN Live is going to be our weekly vlog that we're going to do each and every week, every Monday, 7 p.m. And I'm going to provide a different topic that I know anybody who's trying to get into business, or just got a dream and trying to figure out where to go. These would be tips and resources and information to be able to help them get over those hurdles. So every week we'll tackle something different. This isn't just you can do it. This is okay. Let's look at the marketing plan. Okay, this is how you get followers. This is how this is where we're leading them. And looking at individual business, you'll be able to comment and also call in live. So you'll also be able to call in live here and be able to ask whatever question that you may have. So tonight it's 7 o'clock. I'm just super excited. I know this is going to be very, very educational, and it can definitely change the trajectory of some businesses, or just be able to help people not make the mistakes, or just be able to help them be able to achieve where they're getting to a little bit faster and easier, just by providing just
So
the information. So, yep.
so we all know that the internet is full of people saying, I can help you be better in business. I can
Hmm.
be et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You can be the greatest and I can make it happen. Whatever.
Mm,
Okay. Um,
right.
what makes you qualified to be the go-to person for this?
What makes me qualified? Well, I've been in business for over 20 years. I've opened up various companies, from marketing companies to music recording studios to printing companies to um, restaurants, tax businesses. I've been in a lot of different industries through my lifetime, and some of the same hurdles, no matter which industry I was in, always occur. And well, I didn't have many resources coming up, so I did a lot of trying and failing. I tried and I failed and I tried again. And along the way, you get to learning. So those L's, those losses that we think we take turn into learning opportunities. And then I learned that there's other entrepreneurs who face these same things, other artists, visually or audio artists who face these same challenges on trying to how to get to the next level, how to come from the basement to the first floor, and then how to get into the to the executive suites. So through my journey, through my experience in life, I want to be able to share that information. I want to be able to share these lessons and just the deeper rooted things that we really need to tackle within our businesses, like tonight, how to grow your business using social media, not just posting and random posting, and what hashtags, and who following you and who you following, and which platforms to use. We're going to be tackling the in-depth problems and things that you need to know about how to grow your business on social media. So tonight I'm excited because, like I say, it'll be it's the kickoff, it's the premiere of LMBN Live. I'm excited about the information that's going to be shared, and I'm excited about the people that I'm going to be able to interact with. Some of the the beginning entrepreneurs, some of the executives that we're going to be interviewing, and I'm just excited about the exchange of information and energy and feeling that we're going to be able to create through this network. So tonight, 7 p.m., LMBN Live.
I'm excited to be a part of LMBN Network, to
Mhm.
be connected to you in this capacity, as well as like I was just reviewing, like I was like, I mean, Ella, Ugly Who, um, Headboard Conversations, Life is Just Street. I started listening like JPA Elevated, and now Calm Wellness Services, connected directly to LMBN network. You get what I'm saying? So every business that I have, you know what I'm saying? Who am I trusting with the marketing? Who am I trusting to understand business growth and things like that, or whatever the case may be? Not just the things that I've learned, but you need a team in place to do these things. And it is my pleasure and my honor to be a part of LMBN, and look forward to seeing the growth of not only my business, but how LMBN shows up for other businesses as well. Um, I think it's important for you guys, as viewers, if you are entrepreneurs on the grow. And no, notice I didn't say on the go, I said on the grow. And Divine, if you steal my stuff, do not steal my entrepreneurs on the grow. Okay, I just want to say that real quick. I said it so y'all see it on this world is watching. He jacked me. Nonetheless. So what I'm saying is that sometimes we need guidance, sometimes we need focus,
Mhm.
sometimes we need purpose. We need our purpose reignited. We have purpose before we engage people. Understand that, y'all. You have purpose before you engage. And then you need your purpose reignited. And with that being the
Absolutely.
case, sir, you don't steal my stuff. I'm just kidding. Divine
Why?
is just a
Patrice.
concept. I'll just be saying that because we
I'm
work together.
not gonna steal. I'm not gonna steal.
Of course not. Of course not. I just wanted to tell you how proud I am and how the concept is growing. I know the early bird is going to be starting back up shortly. I'm sure the audience is looking forward to that. That good morning early bird, which was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Mhm.
great concept. Being able to take entrepreneurship and encourage it in your community as well as around the world, to the next level. And I'm looking forward to tonight's show. I'm looking forward to being tuned in on Mondays. I'm looking forward to the network, the cross marketing between Welcome to Mondays Live, which is Patrice, and LMB and Let's Talk series
Oh,
in the evening. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
absolutely.
great. So we hit you in the morning, hit you at night. Some great tie-in. If people want to join the LMBN network just because they hear us talking about it, where do they go? How do they find that information?
LMBN.net. That's where you go get all the information. I keep it real simple. If you want to get to any of the social network platforms, just go to LMBN.net. We will direct you to where you need to go. All the information is there, and you'll be able to also see the other programs that we have. Um, um, Business and breakfast. We have the Expect Success getaways and giveaways that
You
we
just making
do.
me hungry. I'm sorry.
You hungry?
I did
And
when
just
you
a
said
host of
breakfast.
other
I was like, did I hear
breakfast. See we saying? See what I'm
in
saying?
my bad? My
So
bad. Go
business
ahead.
and breakfast.
Mhm.
We also have the funding and credit program. So all the information is there. So lmbn.net. Go there. Hey, everything is right
Funding and
there for
credit,
you.
expect success, business and breakfast. Like you named like three or four,
Yeah,
10
we
programs
working.
real quick.
We
Real
working.
quick.
We
I
working.
love to
This is
hear
what we
that. So
do.
it's
We
something
live
for
this
everybody
lifestyle.
at different levels, right? So different levels of
Absolutely.
entrepreneurship. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. And
Okay,
just
great.
as they see it here, this is what we want to teach, how you can do this right in your home, teach you how to be able to do it from whatever standpoint that you're at in your life right now. So we're going to teach it. We're going to teach it. So as long as we got the information, we were powerful, right? You
Yep,
can't take it away
absolutely.
from us once we got it.
Do you
So
understand what I'm
we
saying?
giving that
Once you got it,
information
once
away.
you
So make
got
sure
it, you
you're there.
got it. So powerful.
Absolutely. Hey, Patrice,
I'm looking
how you
forward.
like the set? You the first one to get to see actually the set. And we're live
What?
too. Like this is like inaugural right now. Like no one
Oh,
has
look at
seen
that.
this set.
I'm gonna tell you
Hey,
that I love
you
it.
see me doing some transitions. You see I'm working, but you are the first one. I'm your listen. How did I do? Because I'm a client of yours. So how does this look? Did I represent you well?
Well, you know. Absolutely, I'm very proud. I would expect nothing less out there. I love what you're doing. Um, um, there's the space of duality between the two of us. You know what I'm saying when it comes to business growth and things like that. I love that offset. That right there is hot. That right
Let
there,
me show
that
you.
little
Yeah.
split, the
What
screen
about this
split.
right here, though?
That's banging.
Mhm. What about seeing this like this, though?
Oh, oh, that's what you're doing. I love it.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. Don't try to show out Mr. Market, Mr. Marketing man. I see you, Mr. Graphic Genius. I'm just saying. So sometimes when you thinking about business, thinking the business as a whole in a presentation. Recently I went to a job fair, at Aveda as I was upon my exit of that particular business. But what I learned is brand presentation. You know what I'm saying? I went to not just look for I wasn't just looking for a job. People like, you gonna go to the job fair and you get placement. I said, fam, I'm placed. But let me let me go on and see. Brand presentation is what I was looking for. I wanted you have all these both franchise and small businesses in industry in the beauty industry. And I'm like, how are you placing? How are you presenting your companies? And these are the things that I look for. And you can't help when you have the type of background that we have. You know what I'm saying? You engage with the type of people that I engage with. You think about marketing and brand specialty and things like that. That's the first thing I look for. My teachers were like, "So, Patrice, did you find somewhere that you might be interested in place?" And I was like, "Bro, I was looking for their presentation. Let me see what they look like." You know what I'm saying? I just want to know how are you presenting your brand. And I'm looking forward to being able to share the Legal Money Business Network with my audience here on blowradio.com, as well as going forward to some things. So if you guys are available, make sure you tune in tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's broadcasting on the website or so lmbn.net, or where do you go, Devon, to see the
Every
show?
social media platform. Hold on, let me get this right back on. Right
Right,
there
but
we go.
every social media platform. So we
Every
got
social media platform. It's on
lmbn.net,
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. We
all
be on all
LMBN,
four platforms. All
all
lmbn.net. So all you have to do is go to lmbn.net. You'll see LMBN live right at the top. You subscribe, and it'll take you right to where you need to go.
So basically, if I can't remember the .net or the .com or the whatever, I just need to remember what LMBN, right?
LMBN, or if you're on Facebook,
LMBN,
Legal Money
Legal
Business.
Money
And
Business.
and if you need to know, let me show you. It's that right there.
Can we hashtag LMBN?
You see it right there.
Look at
Look
that
on the
legal
screen.
money business. Facebook.com forward
Mhm.
slash legal money business. Shout out to my homeboy Divine D. It's your girl Just Patrice, live with Just Patrice right here on blowradio.com. I want to remind you, welcome to Monday. Set your energy levels high, set your focus levels high. You understand what I'm saying? Set your intentions above the regular. You understand what I'm saying? So that you can reach beyond that. Don't if you set your bars here, you can get there. You know what I'm saying? And still see some room for growth. Set them above your head so it's always somewhere to go. Always somewhere to grow. Always somewhere to go and always somewhere to grow. You feel what I'm saying? It's been a wonder. Divine, sit tight, please. It's been a wonderful time spending time with you today. I thank you guys for your time, your love, your patience, and your continued support. Until next week, it's your girl, Just Patrice.
Adiós mío, papi. No puedo dejar de sentir una especial de manera de usted.
You already know.
Sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel when your troubles are weighing you down. And it's hard to accept that the world has your back when you cry and there's no one around. But it's okay, girl, to take a day. It grew into your mind. And I say, girl, tomorrow is going just breathe. Nobody's easy. You're working hard to take care of babies. And the way the world's set up, even when your man gives up, you got to keep it moving on. So it's okay, girl. So take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna all be alright. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Then lay your troubles down. When you're tired of all the drama, makes me wanna holler, yeah. I know you're tired of stressing with the world on your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. I know you're tired of stressing. I know, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
It's like my favorite line.
Let me trouble. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Lay your trouble.
Ah, holla, y'all. It's been real.